Ever wondered why he can't hear you when he's angry? You know that moment when you're trying to talk to your husband and suddenly it's it's like the lights go out behind his eyes. If you pay attention, you can see it happen. Logic leaves, emotion takes over, and it's like you're talking to a wall. And if you continue to try to reason, to explain, to stay calm, somehow it only makes things worse. But here's the truth. Most people will never tell you. Most therapists don't know. The problem isn't really him. It's his brain. When he's angry, his brain's survival center, the amygdala, hijacks the entire system. That means he literally can't think clearly or hear nuance. It's not personal. It's not a character flaw. It's biological. It's neurobiological specifically. But the hopeful news is this. There's actually a few neuroscience-based tools to deactivate that reaction and bring calm back to the room. Today, I'm going to show you 7 science-backed ways to do that so that you can stay steady, preserve your dignity, and invite peace back into the relationship. And at the end, I'll tell you where you can join other women who are mastering these same tools inside our Detox the Marriage community, a safe, faith-infused place for women learning how to bring calm into the chaos of their marriage. The first step is deceptively simple. Don't talk, breathe. You see, when his anger spikes, his nervous system believes it's under attack. This is unconscious processing, right? This is not thinking he's under attack. It's feeling and perceiving and sensing he's under attack. And so your instinct might be to defend yourself, explain, or fix it. No, honey, this is what I meant when I said that. No, let me just explain. But that reaction only fuels his brain's alarm system. And so instead, pause. Inhale for a count of 3 or 4. Exhale for a count of 6. Here's the science. What you're doing is activating your vagus nerve, your body's built-in peace and social connection switch. So you're telling your body, it's like you're hacking your nervous system, telling your body, I am safe. And when your nervous system settles, his starts to co-regulate. This is interpersonal neurobiology. This is science. This is not woo-woo. Your calm becomes contagious. So it's not about silence. It's not about silencing yourself. Don't even go there. It's about sacred restraint. Before words comes presence. Step 2. Once you've paused, anchor yourself in your body. Feel your feet on the floor. Press your fingertips together. Notice your breath, your heartbeat, the air on your skin. Notice how you feel physically. These sensations pull your brain out of threat mode and back into the present moment. It's re-entering your own body. Because your attention on your own body is how you can regulate yourself. That's grounding yourself. And a grounded woman becomes untriggerable. And that energy alone starts changing the emotional weather in the whole room, right? It actually changes the dynamic, the energy between you and him. Okay, step number 3. Validate the feeling and not the behavior. This is where your emotional intelligence becomes your superpower. When a man feels misunderstood, his brain hears danger. And I know this because I've been misunderstood a lot over the years, let me tell you. And I still feel it, even to this day, at this age, I still feel like, oh, man, I gotta make myself understood. It's a danger signal, and validation disarms that alarm. I want to be super clear here. This is not agreeing with him. You're simply acknowledging what his nervous system is experiencing. So, for example, here's some lines, just super practical here. Try saying, yeah, I can see you're really frustrated. Oh, that sounds overwhelming. Wow. I hear you. This is a lot going on right now. Right? Partly it's the tone that I just used there, but it is giving him the experience that you see him. You see his emotional experience right now, and that is, you have no idea how powerful that is. Actually, probably you do, because you crave that for yourself, right? Those words lower cortisol levels in the bloodstream. I'm not kidding. That's actual body chemistry. They tell his body you're seen, you're safe, and only once he feels safe will the limbic region, amygdala, and other processes in the brain will start to relax, and the frontal cortex starts to become back online. So logical brain comes back online. And then, and only then, is there any hope of a reasonable conversation. Okay, step 4. Let's face it, sometimes the storm is too strong to stand in. We have to come in out of the storm. And this is where you can use a respectful timeout, not as punishment, but as protection. Again, here's some lines. Hey honey, I care too much about us to keep fighting like this. Let's pause for 20 minutes and come back when we can both think a little more clearly. Notice the tone. It's calm, right? I'm not yelling. It's collaborative, right? The language is we language. And it's specific. Importantly, it's like you're leaving your business card, right? Let's pause for 20 minutes and come back, right? So there's an agreement, or there's at least a proposal. We're not pushing anything under the carpet. We're not pretending that this never happened. We're going to come back and talk about it, right? This preserves dignity for both of you, because if the escalation has happened, nothing constructive is going to happen, and dignity is going to be the casualty. And that line also communicates we're not enemies, we're on the same team. Number 5, once the tension lowers, you can gently shift from accusation to vulnerability, if it feels safe for you. Beneath the anger is always a softer truth. Usually it's a longing for connection. So instead of you never listen to me, which is going to be heard as an accusation, I guarantee you, try, you know what, I'm feeling disconnected from you right now. I miss us. There's no accusation in that, right? It's a bid for connection. Instead of, you don't help me, accusation, guaranteed to elicit a defensive reaction, try, I've been feeling overwhelmed lately, and you know what, I would love for us to feel more like a team. See, again, these words reach for the part of his brain that is wired for empathy. I promise you, it's in there somewhere. It might be buried, but it's in there somewhere. And so you're not manipulating, you're communicating, and you're doing a covert bid for connection. And all of us, every human being, is wired for connection. So you're inviting connection, not confrontation. Number 6, I love this line. You can jot this down and use it. Name it to tame it. Before you can calm him, you've got to do a little bit of internal work within yourself to calm yourself. Clinical research shows that simply labeling your own emotion, I'm hurt, I'm feeling anxious, I'm angry right now, to yourself, activates the prefrontal cortex and reduces your emotional intensity. So the next time you feel a wave rising, you know what I'm talking about. Silently within yourself, just name it. I'm feeling so disrespected right now. You'll feel a small but noticeable drop in intensity just from naming it. And that space allows you to choose your response instead of reacting. Number 7. I promise 7. Here's 7. Build a new pattern. Every time you respond calmly, your brain and his are rewiring. Neurons that fire together wire together. So every time we do a thing, we're reinforcing that thing. That's why Tiger Woods, allegedly, shoots 1,000 golf balls a week. Right? He wants to build and reinforce a neural network associated with the right golf swing. Exactly the same in your brain and in your relationship. Every time you respond calmly, every time you do it right, your brain and his is going to be rewiring. A new neural network is created or strengthened, and old neural pathways reflecting the pattern of behavior that you don't want are being pruned out. Right? So fear and conflict is being extinguished, and calm, safety, and respect is being strengthened. This isn't magic, and it's not instant. I'm sorry to say. It's not instant. That's why, again, Tiger Woods doesn't shoot 3 golf balls, he shoots 1,000. But repetition creates new things. It's called neuroplasticity. It's a real thing. Slow, faithful repetition that transforms the emotional tone of your marriage over time. You can take it to the bank. It's guaranteed. When one nervous system heals, it quietly invites the other to heal with it. You know you can't control your husband's mood. Yeah, obviously. But you can control the emotional temperature of the room. You can become the thermostat, set at steady, anchored, calm. It's absolutely possible. We work with women that are going all in on doing this work, and we see the results on a week-to-week basis. So let's recap. Breathe before you speak. It's number 1. 2. Ground yourself in your body. Number 3. Validate his emotion. Doesn't cost you anything. Don't have to agree. Number 4. Call a respectful timeout. Number 5. Speak with vulnerability if it's safe. And number 6. Name it to tame it. Name your emotions. And number 7. Repeat to rewire. Peace in a difficult marriage doesn't begin when he changes, and it doesn't require him to change in order for the relationship to change. The relationship changes when you master your state and show his brain that safety is possible again. Join the Detox Your Marriage community. It's a free, private, moderated space that is a place for successful, heart-centered women that want to understand their marriage through the lens of psychology, neuroscience, and faith. Inside you'll find guided trainings and women who are walking the same path, reclaiming their calm, reclaiming their confidence and their peace. Use the link below to join the Detox Your Marriage Skool community, because you don't have to keep managing your chaos alone. You can start your detox one calm breath at a time.